It might be a little bit harder to get a new laptop or computer in a little bit. So, what is happening here? Well, somebody cut a submarine cable in Taiwan used for communications, and that can get a little bit worrying. China is planning to invade Taiwan at some point. Maybe 2027 is my best guess. Who knows? But America's been announcing artificial intelligence investments, and it's getting some really cool stuff. That becomes a little bit of an AI threat for China, which they might be paying attention to. Those AI chips are going to be made by a company called TSMC. They make all kinds of chips for NVIDIA, for Apple, for your computer, and stuff like that. Right now, we've got like 2 nanometer chips, and in a couple of years, they'll get smaller. And TSMC is really kind of advanced with their chip fab, so it's hard to copy it. Now, here in America, we're trying to do some chip fabs. I think they're in Arizona, if you're there, and they've got it to maybe 4 nanometers, but it takes a lot of time and investment to kind of ramp up production to get all of the chips that we need. They're like in everything, in cars and stuff. So now, if China's escalating its invasion plans, and this could be just a little bit of a threat, maybe they're not doing anything, but I would pay attention to any sort of Chinese operations, maybe kind of having a lot of ships in a military operation around here. And then you can kind of see what the US is doing. You would expect the US to also have military exercises outside of Taiwan just to kind of keep everybody behaving well. And we'll see. Nobody's happy about any of this stuff. But the problem is, if Taiwan's invaded, they're going to sabotage those chip fabs. So that's no chips for NVIDIA, no chips for Apple, or really anybody else for a while. And that means we'd have to manufacture everything domestically. We're not ready for that yet. And it would mean that there could be a delay. It could be really hard to get chips for cars or for phones or for computers, which means your cars get more expensive all of a sudden. And anyway, this whole situation sucks. I hope nothing else happens. Just kind of pay attention to Taiwan in the news if you can.